What's up, guys? Welcome to the intro.
Welcome to the intro. This is the intro of the Q&A.
Welcome to Q&A number 9. I hope you enjoyed that intro. Can I just say right now that he's going to be my official Q&A guest? Not a guest, now he's like a co-host.
Yay!
Ah!
No.
Is the mic on?
Whoa, this is memory foam.
Okay, sit down. Is it too bright? It looks too bright.
It's perfect. When did
you first meet your parents?
When did you first meet your parents? I'd say for me in the hospital.
Same. What is your favorite bedtime story? How the pine cone killed the bunny. I've always liked that one. I'm kidding.
If these are the stories that you heard at night when you were a kid, this explains a lot about who you are right now.
Did you see that book, Killer Bunnies? Like all those dead bunnies.
That was horrible.
No, it was like suicide bunnies.
Yeah, that was horrible.
That's what I read when I was a kid.
What happens when you get scared half to death twice?
I've never thought of this. That was, what did you just do, Atticus? He was licking the snow and he was just like,
I think he sneezed. Anyway, back to the question.
That's really interesting.
What happens when you get scared half to death twice? You die.
But what if it's like an exponential, you know how like you can't get anywhere by going half the distance every single time? Did you see that?
Rollicking along the snow.
My dog's doing weird stuff. It's like those things, you can never get to the end of a place if you go half the distance. So like if you go for a mile and then you go for half a mile, like trying to get to a certain place.
Half of a mile and then half of a half.
So a quarter mile, and then like it just gets smaller and smaller and you'll never reach.
Mile.
So you can sneeze half to death so many times that you just start to be in pain and it's like sneeze torture.
Okay, so how did we get from being scared half to death twice to sneezing 1,000,000 times?
Wait.
I don't think he meant to say sneezing. Well, first, let us conduct an experiment of what happens when you get scared half to death twice. Okay, play.
No!
That was only number 1. The second one involves the camera. Okay.
No. I'm still alive, so
quite obviously, nothing happens when you get scared half to death twice.
Most embarrassing moment of your life.
Atticus, no. Go play in the snow some more.
I don't have like one most embarrassing moment, but I have a bunch of slightly embarrassing ones.
Study hall.
Okay, wait, well, let me tell that story. So in study hall, or homeroom for some of you, it's like everyone was very quiet working on their computers. I was having this really bad like sore in my cheek. So I was doing this.
And made a noise.
I made that noise. Everyone looked at me.
Oh, that's
What about you?
I can't think of anything.
Sure, you've never been embarrassed in your life?
I have. I just forget it as soon as it happens.
You're like, this is so bad, I want to forget. What is your earliest memory?
For me, I'd say yesterday. I can't remember much before that.
I remember this time wearing sweatpants and running to the bathtub when I was 2 years old. I don't know.
The entire question is, what is your earliest memory, even if it is totally abstract? So
So
that's perfect. It's completely abstract, like the abstract art by Pablo Picasso, or people with green skin live on the moon.
what caused you to laugh the hardest? Tears, the whole bit? You answer this first.
Why me?
I don't know. I laugh. There's like this maximum level that I do remember this. When I was like 5, my babysitter and I were playing a game on the Wii, and it was not a funny game at all. But I started to laugh so hard that I couldn't breathe, and she got so scared for me.
Which of course made him laugh even harder.
Yes, it made me laugh even harder. It was awful. Look at that. Whoa. Someone just tweeted me this. Those are 2 separate videos. Looks like it's one body. Thank you for tweeting me this. These were videos from like 3 years ago, but it is amazing.
That is weird. Okay, so I laughed really hard this one time that I do not remember, because my earliest memory was yesterday.
My earliest memory was laughing. Why don't you tweet much?
I don't know. I don't know what tweeting is.
Leave us some questions below.
Leave us questions, or else there will be no Q&A for another 4 or 5 months. Are you understanding me?